Hello, Bl'Artagnan here with Rundown Remnants, the Vivi story chapter Lufenia fight. We're bringing a team here that features no burst weapon, although it does feature the featured banner character, so I mean, so much for that claim to fame. We got Vivi, Agrias, and Sabin here. Three fantastic little characters. We're going to have an absolute blast running through this event. This first triple wave is going to disappear very quickly as Vivi and Agrias start really kind of kicking it off. We got that full AoE damage rolling out. Oh yeah, before we get into this, be sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. I know it's kind of background noise to hear me say this, but it does help the channel out quite a bit if you do that, so I'd appreciate it. Usually end up with like 100 views and like 10 likes, so that's nice. That's nice, guys. So what we got here? We have some Tiamats here, and we're going to be trying to, as I did in my last video, we're trying to one boss turn them basically, because they have to take an action. That means like they can't be paralyzed during. They actually have to use that recast. They have to use that all attack, and then once they've done that, we can just tell them to go away and never bother us again. So there we go, taking that heat, taking that. Jesus, Sabin, scary stuff. Go ahead and aura cannon. And luckily we have, for once we're past the orb phase and no longer need to worry about dealing fire damage for a little bit, we're going to be bringing in that Sephiroth friend who belongs to Inkwelder of the Tonberry Troop. Noted Sabin enthusiast, actually the fellow responsible for me having the Sabin and enjoying him as much as I do, because let me tell you, Sabin is kind of a boss, and Inkwelder was right to speak his praises. I actually completely forgot the Knight's Pride heals on use now, so that was a fun little learning experience. Agrias with the burst heal, that's pretty cool. Not that it's going to really matter, because we're going to be just kind of killing these guys from this point forward and not letting them take turns, but on principle I appreciate it. I appreciate the learning. Now, what do we got here? We got a ton of free breaks to take advantage of. Just going to be pushing them back using that Tray Call. I actually made a mistake there. Should have targeted B on that. Didn't want to use the... I think he had a launch available, if I remember right. Which I didn't want to... Or maybe he didn't. I don't know. Whatever. In any case, I should have definitely hit A or B with that Dynamite Arrow instead of A. But it's okay. At this point, they're both breaking. They're both going back. We're not really losing anything by that little goof up there. So, a little tip to using Sephiroth Friend if you're relatively new to doing that. Generally, you want to open with the BT effect and then spam 3 LDs, because if you use Fervent Blow and raise his stacks, he gets faster, and that's fewer turns you're going to have to take advantage of that BT effect. This might be basic stuff that you already kind of know about, so don't worry about it if that's the case. But if you're newer, maybe this was have helped you, and I hope it was. Now, there's one thing I love doing with Sabin. It's getting those beefy launches. So that's exactly what we got right there. Beefy Sabin launch. You love to see it. There we go, another aura cannon. Beefy Sabin launch. Yes, yes, yes. Look at that damage. That's some good shit right there. You might even say it's premium. Love you, Ink. So, with that, Sephiroth is going to be tagging out soon, which is good, because our only way of dealing with the orb is currently sitting on the sideline, so we're looking forward to him returning to us. Juicy Phantom Rush. Nice. Let's go ahead and get some breathing room here. Can't remember the last time I used Cloud Base Call, but I figured, you know, debuff space is kind of at a premium. There's that word again. There we go. So I don't want that Imperil falling off, you know, that unframed Imperil. I know from my Golbez days that that's something you don't want to happen. Now, what do we got here? We got more Doomsday. Something kind of unusual with Vivi, as far as damage dealers go, is he's usually going to be the target for your friend swap, because he's so kind of burns himself out, figuratively and literally. Which is odd for a damage dealer, but, you know, we can work with that. This is going to be kind of an awkward part of the fight. As you can see there, 0 HP damage, 0 battery. That kind of sucked, but it's okay. Vivi's here to bring the pain. Jesus. What a beefy HP damage shield. It's crazy. Well, luckily, we have plenty of room, plenty of options, plenty of time. So let's go ahead and Razor Gale them back. There's one shield down. You can tell because they drop those unframed debuffs I mentioned, the brave damage up and defense down that they get. And there we go. There we go. That's some good damage right there. Power of a blue Agrias there boosting us. No point in battering the team since they're already battered, so let's do that. Let's take advantage of that juicy split damage. Yeah, you love to see that. Alright. Almost there. If I remember right, this is probably going to be close to the part where I forget that Vivi's LD overhead had fallen off. That's okay, we'll live. Not the most exciting Sabin launch, but we already had a pretty good one earlier. Good two earlier, in fact. You'll notice also that we're taking advantage of the fact that Fated Moly provides HP damage up, so that Agrias can facilitate not only the lockdown playstyle, but also the HP damage rushdown playstyle. That's kind of cool. I love me some versatile characters. Giving us those Brave gain ups. Just generally being awesome. Agrias is really cool. Apparently the official mascot of the live stream, so that's something. So here, I was hoping to break them both so Sabin could delay, but I actually ended up not being able to break them, so that was kind of a waste, but it's okay. Trey LD with the extremely useful fireball trap there. That was excellent work, Trey. Good job. You did it, buddy. Now, finally, Doomsday. Here we go. What a way to end it. And there you have it. No burst used, because you don't need a burst when you have Vivi. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you again to Unk Welder of the Tonberry Troop for the handsome Sephiroth friend, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Adios.